go ahead and start by telling you a little bit about who we are, the Seoul Global Startup Center here. And we're going to go through our facility and what the program is about, and we'll go through some of the details about the application, and then we will take a short break and then go right on to the Q&A session. All right, so to tell you about the Seoul Global Startup Center, we are run by the City of Seoul, and our partner operators are M15 and WeWork Labs. M15 specializes in makerspace, and we're trying to accelerate the process of ideation and manufacturing process, and they are one of the most active hardware accelerators in Asia. And you guys probably all know WeWork, but WeWork also works really hard to incubate startups as well. And we'll talk about some of the benefits of joining our program. All right, so Seoul Global Startup, our goal is to incubate startups that have foreign citizens as the founder or co-founder. And so far, we've gone through 4 batches of our accelerating program, and we are now accepting applications for the 5th batch. Our program has startups that represent countries all over the world, as you can see. And here are some of the startups that we represented in our 4th batch. So our facilities, we have a really cool facility that offers free co-working cafe, free office space, and meeting rooms. And through our program, you have access to our mentorship program, as well as seed money, which we offer up to 8 million won for BI companies and 14 million won for post-BI companies. You guys will also have access to our networking events, which is run weekly and monthly. And the partnering, our partners include VCs as well as people who are specialists in the startup field. And we also have skill up sessions to accelerate your knowledge and your skill sets to operate your company successfully. So in 2020, here is a gist of what we are offering. We are currently accepting applications, as I mentioned earlier. That is for our regular decision into our program. We also offer staff advisory program, which is a one-on-one mentorship program for all the startups with us. And we also have a IR pitching mileage program to encourage our startups to engage in investment activities. And we also offer WeWork Labs memberships. So this is a brief slide to show you how our batch program works. So the first round is, of course, the batch selection. And that's what we're going through right now, accepting applications from you guys. And upon program entrance, you guys will sign a 12-month contract with the Seoul Global Startup Center. And one of the things that we offer is extension programs. So our member startups can apply for extensions for up to 3 years. And one of the best things about our program is also our post-BI program, which is for more mature startups that are over 3 years old since foundation. All right, so we are now going to go through the information about the 5th batch application. And I'm going to pause the screen here a little bit. And we'll go through that session. All right, can you guys, I hope you guys can see this. All right, cool. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the actual applications. And just to let you guys know, you guys are all using Zoom to join this webinar right now. You guys can click on the Q&A feature on your Zoom app, and you can type in your questions. And just let you guys know, if you guys see a question that you want to ask that is already asked by someone else, then please go ahead and click the like button to upvote the same question you want to ask. That way it'll be more visible to us. Oops. All right, so the Seoul Global Startup Center Accelerator program. We are currently accepting 5th batch applications. And as I mentioned earlier, it's a 1-year contract between your company and the center here. And we have lots and lots of benefits, including office and co-working space and networking, mentoring the community. And there's a cafe in our center as well. And we're going to now talk about some of the requirements for the applications. You guys so the startups that are applying must have at least one co-founder or founder who is a non-Korean citizen. All right. And so this foreign co-founder or founder must be registered in the business license by no later than May 1st. We're getting a lot of questions about this. So at least one co-founder must be a non-Korean foreign citizen, and this must be officially registered in your business license by no later than May 1st, all right? And another requirement is that the business address that is registered in the business license must be a location in Seoul. And one applicant can only submit one application. All right, and of course, for the applicants, there must be no history of defaulted obligations from financial institutions or delinquent past tax payments. And of course, there must be no legal problems for receiving and participating in our program. And another requirement is that the startups who are applying to our Accelerator program must not be committed to any other startup incubation support from the Seoul Metropolitan Government or any other municipalities. And here are some of the restricted business categories. If your startup is in any of these categories, we unfortunately cannot accept your application and admit you into our program. And we have a video presentation that you can submit to this email here, apply@seoulgsc.com. You can either apply by submitting a video URL link to a video platform like YouTube, or you can actually send us the video file in the format of MP4, WMV, AVI, or MOV. Please only send us video files in these formats, otherwise we cannot accept the video file. All right. And if you guys are making the video presentation, please make sure that there are no special effects. And there's really no template for the presentation. Please choose a format of your choice. All right, and there's two main mandatory documents that you need to submit with your application, which are your business registration, your business license, and your alien registration card of the foreign co-founder or founder, the front and back copy. And there are some optional documents that you can submit as well to boost your chances of getting admitted, which can include investment agreements of any investments that you've received so far for your company, any IP or patent application or registration, and revenue statement. And you see there that there's two different types of documents that you can submit for domestic revenue and foreign revenue. And if you guys have any awards or recognition certificates that you received in like competitions that are relevant to your startup idea, then please go ahead and submit those as well. So we mentioned earlier that one of the great things about the center is that we offer seed money. So for BI teams, which are less than 3 years since foundation, we offer 8.5 million Korean won or less. And for post BI teams, which are from 3 to 7 years since foundation, we offer up to 14 million Korean won. So here is a list of important dates. Please make sure to take these into consideration and please submit your application on time. All right, and now we're going to give you guys 5 minutes to submit any questions you guys have about the application. And in about 5 minutes, we're going to come back and start answering the questions. And again, you guys can type your questions, or if you see a question that you want to ask that's already asked by someone else, please just click the like button. Right, so it's 11 right now, Korean time. So we'll come back at exactly 11:16 and we will start answering questions. Thank you.
All right, let's answer some questions. So you guys asked us what's the criteria that the center is looking for, and what is the field that the center is interested. This is the question that we get all the time. The answer that I give is, first of all, we look for the innovation, how innovative the business idea is, and second is how marketable the idea is in Korean, given the Korean economy right now. And third is the team capability, whether this team has the entrepreneurship or enthusiastic enough to carry out this project that they have offered to us. But the most important advice that I give is just prepare your business as if you will still pursue even though you're not selected for the center. That that quite makes sense, right? So you make a business that you pursue whether you get selected or not. So show us your enthusiasm, and I think that your product should speak for itself. And how many companies are selected for the fifth batch? That unfortunately we cannot unveil. That is, we are, although we cannot tell you how many exact number we're going to select, we will select as many as possible. So please apply if your idea is what you want to pursue. And can we give the PDF file? No, I'm sorry, we won't be able to give you the files. However, all the information that we have shared today is on our announcement. So please visit our website, seoulgsc.com, and go to the fifth batch application. And it's gonna have its own announcement file there. Please refer to the document. If you have any questions, please write us email or call us in the center. The email address is also on the announcement. And how strict is in-office attendance policy? Yes, we do have a mandatory programs here, and we do have a mandatory requirement for the attendance. These we reinforce them because the space is limited here, and we don't you don't pay for any rents or any program, so it's only fair for us to select companies that are willing to use the facility to its fullest extension. Although it's only 60%, so there's some room for you to decide whether to be present or not. But yes, in-office attendance policy is reinforced, and you will have to meet the criteria. And we use this attendance and mandatory meeting attendance as an extension application resources. And you asked us about the business restoration. Okay, so concerning the business restoration, we'll answer the question later. Well, that is also a question that many people ask. Other general personal services. So what we mean by other general personal services is, those services that you do massage, or you do the hair styling, that kind of services. That's what we mean. You can also search for the term. This is a legal term on Google. And please, if you're a bit in the gray area, please ask us in email for us to determine whether your business is in that criteria or not. Is the business mandatory is the video mandatory for the first round? So we have made a comment answering that question. And yes, you have to do that for the second round, but you have to be selected for the first round. And I hope you do get selected. Okay, is the fifth batch interest in a specific field? We already answered that question. And the next question, can we see again the list of restricted categories? That is also in the announcement file. Please refer to that. Email, okay. We answered that question. Deadline. Fintech. Okay, fintech companies, we will look into that. And please leave us your email and we will get back to you. We think we will accept it. I mean, we're quite sure we will accept it. We are sure we will accept it. I'm sorry. Should the application be in English or Korean? Oh, right. We answered that question. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, that quite sums it up. And I'm just gonna give you guys three most frequently asked questions. So about the co-founder, at least one of the co-founder has to be a foreigner. It doesn't mean that we only accept co-founded companies. It can be sole operated, yet the representative has to be a foreigner, and permanent residency is not applicable. And concerning visa, since we don't have any authority to determine which visa is eligible for business activities, please refer any visa-related questions to immigration. I think the address is immigration.co.org. Concerning business registration, for those of you who are not registered yet, you must present your business registration by May the 1st. And those who have some problems with the address, you also have to present, you don't have to change that now, but once you give the final result, if you're selected, you can give us you can change the address to Seoul. Then you don't have to register. You don't have to change your address right now. So that's the three most frequently asked questions that we get. If you have any further question, you can ask us through email. It's apply@seoulgsc.com, which is the next slide. And one quick announcement, our final result will come in April 24th. It came to our attention, some of the announcement that we made was written that it was 25th, but I just wanted to correct that we will give out the result on 24th. And we will also post other frequently asked questions on our website, seoulgsc.com. So please refer to that as well. And also you can, of course, write us an email. And this whole session will be available on YouTube as well. So please check back on that. Those of you who wanted to have the PDF file, I think that would be a good idea for you to refresh yourself. And we're very excited for you guys to be part of us. And thank you for listening to us. And we really do look forward to having business with you. Yeah, you guys all have a good one today. Bye.
Apply now. seoulgsc.com. Seoul Global Startup Center.